after.
You toasted too.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Come on in. That was good. We were eating ice cream. But listen, come on in, y'all. Y'all here share. Because I'm going to talk about this right quick. Even though my brain is fried, but I'm going to get it out. I'm going to sincerely get it out. Y'all come on in, hit share. Let somebody know that Coach Diamond is live. She is live. The loud lady is live. What's up, everybody? I am your resilient life coach, speaker, motivator, teacher, whatever you want to call me. But ever since I was a little girl, I really wanted to teach to the core, to help people. And since I've been on that journey of learning some things, no, we ain't trying nothing again. We're going to turn the watch off. You know how to watch talk to you. I've been on this real journey to really help people get out their own way and stand boldly into their true, authentic calling. It's been a journey for me, and I absolutely love it. So I want to do my Monday night motivation. Not right now. I just want to speak to y'all briefly. So hit share if you can. Tell people Coach Diamond is live. Can't find my glasses. I can't see. So if my eyes go left to right, to sideways, to up, to whatever way, don't mind me. But I'm going to get this out. I'm going to sincerely get this out. Because I think a lot of people got some things confused out here in this world. They ain't got it confused. They just, like to speak on things that's assumption wise, based off of coming to the source, or speaking on stuff that really needs to be spoken on, or they're on a healing journey and they're just afraid to really step out their own comfort zone to help themselves to heal the things that they are sincerely hiding behind, whatever door is hiding behind. So I just want to help y'all with some stuff. You got it? Y'all so proud of Jay today. Don't mind me, because I'm getting off of here at 6:30, 6:35, 6:40, because I got Monday night leadership Bible study. And I sincerely admire that stuff, because everybody on that call is older than me and they teach me. That's the issue right there. We don't know how to get in the rooms with these elderly people that have already been through some things, that can sincerely teach us some stuff to grow, or to look up to the expectations, prior to not just just joining something and to just listen in. I'm a true believer. I'm a true leader. I'm a true thought leader. I'm a true life coach. I'm a true mother, mentor, all that stuff. And so when it comes to leading, I sincerely encourage you all to get out your comfort zone, to get in the rooms that you're not comfortable in. That's going to unlock some stuff, some real stuff, some real stuff, some stuff that you need to validate for yourself. Okay? And so I hope all of this helps y'all tonight. Because y'all know I journal. Y'all know I journal on Sundays. I journal on Mondays. I coach on, no, actually, my Mondays are my days of rest time. But I do what I can when I can. So make sure you hit share and let people know Coach Diamond is live. Coach Diamond. Jay laughing at me. Y'all, Jay did an amazing job yesterday, and she really got out her own way and sing her song of the goodness of God by CeCe Winans. And it was beautiful. She spoke a note. She moved a note. She shared a note. And that's the beautiful part about it. And what I love, she's authentic. She was, she is authentic. She is bold. She is confident, and she walks in courage. And ooh, that right there admires me of my own child. Cause I was missing some links, but God knew what I needed. He knew exactly what I needed. So don't underestimate our children out here, because those be the people that bring out all of it in us. All of it. Y'all know I normally don't do this, but I'm going to put my lipstick out. Because I might have to get some real stuff out tonight. Some real stuff. Some real fun stuff to help us really grow. And, you know, it's to better you, not to hurt you. It's to better you and to uplift you, to unleash the flaws within you. And so I pray and I hope those that are out here that's connecting and collaborating and wanting to grow authentically, I can't never get the word right, that you really connect with Coach Diamond and really step out your comfort zone to really become a better version of yourself, because that's truly what it's about. That is absolutely what it is about. And I pray that you sincerely see it that way, more so than you don't see it that way. Because it's all about you getting out your own way. Because it was the shift for me. It was my life declaration. It was my transformation. And it was my purpose of working my mindset, pushing it, motivating it to really discover my purpose, to align all of my goals, my true me, to be who God has called me to become. And now I walk in dignity, integrity, to align myself in purpose, to really push through. And so, do I call myself a warrior? Not all the time, but I'm a warrior to Christ. And I represent that. I speak it. I cover my children, but I also cover myself. I cover my children. I also cover and pray for my own spouse. You know, not many of us do those things, but we think that what we all take and put on social media is truly about our own life. It's a marketing tool. And I got this new thing from I forgot the name of the play. I got to do some more research on it. But I was studying the vagus nerve for real. And then God placed this stuff in my life, like back to back. And it just fell in my lap. Then I got the workbook on how to heal the vagus nerve, how to heal the pressure that comes up on this side so that people can stop moving their stress to other people and to heal what is hurting them sincerely. You know, we had the RYZE coffee first. I still got that bag. I still got like 10 of those bags, and I market those as well. They were amazing bags in my life, and they helped me tremendously. But they got a lot of stuff in them, and I be reading that stuff. Like, let me get it right quick. I want to share it with y'all. Y'all give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want to share it. It says it's more than just coffee. We've all had this, because I'll never forget when it came out. I'll never forget when it came out. It was the Rise Mushroom Coffee. I know y'all done had this stuff. This stuff came out, at the beginning of this year. And it says it's more than just coffee. 100% vegan. 2,000 milligrams of mushrooms. Don't they take mushrooms on the street? Don't people take mushrooms on the street? So this had mushrooms in it. This had mushrooms in it. Oh my God. More than just coffee. It says our ingredients have been studied for thousands of years and focused to enhance brain function, boost immunity, and give balanced energy that keeps you shining all day long. All with less than half the caffeine of a normal cup of coffee. And then it has that C word that I can't never say. It gives you energy. It got the R word that I can't never say. Stress relief. Don't they tell y'all not to take that stuff that you can't read? They do. Lion's mane, focus, the shit take immune support, turkey tail, health digestive system, and the kingdom trumpet fights oxidized stress, whatever. Suggest use drink daily. Over time, the mushrooms in our blend will balance your body and mind. Use 2 servings per day to accelerate results. Seal tight and store in a cool place. Well, I got five bags left. I think it's 5 or 10 bags. Ingredients: mushrooms. So y'all can't be talking about them folks on the street that take mushrooms for real. When mushrooms, they sell mushrooms in coffee. This is a whole issue to me. Now that I done read the ingredients, I wasn't even paying attention. But it's, look, on the bag it said mushroom coffee. Mushroom coffee. Mushroom coffee. That's something that some people take and can overdose on too. Y'all better pay attention to this stuff. Pay attention to it. But anyway, make a long story short, I'm showing y'all this because it's some new stuff on the market that really can help y'all vagus nerve, and I've learned about it. And a lot of people run from it because it says Miracle Fix, but it's spelled with a P and not a F. And it's very different, and I'm super duper excited to learn about it as I continue to do my marketing journey, because I'm an online marketer and I'm also an online coach. I get more of my clients through FaceTime or inboxing me that they need a life coach, or just through network marketing, because if you type in Open Hearts Foundation Coaching Academy on Google, it's gonna pop up. But how other people find me, it's word of mouth, and I really like that, because that means somebody has spoke highly of Coach Diamond, because I really, really invest my time, mind, body, everything, my soul, everything, my everything into really helping people. Not everybody do that. They just dress it up and make it feel good. But today, before 6:30, we're going to talk about this stuff. We're going to really get into it, because I want y'all to know I empower people genuinely and authentically. And I am sincerely real about my calling. I don't play about it. Never did. I had to go heal before I even stepped into a marriage. And that's some things people really ain't even did, or have had the time to do, or even in a relationship. Can I have another one, please? Well, bring me some, please. I want that. Can I have that, please? Can I have a piece of it? So, thank you, boo. So, with that being said, with my ice cream in my hand, I want y'all to know, when you got to heal before you step into anything. I preferably know this stuff, but when it's target for you to feel like somebody's out here trying to do emotional bond, to heal, to connect, to collaborate, you're gonna go through those journeys of meeting people that you sincerely have helped, been a part of, or connect with, and that's normal. But you're also gonna go through these journeys of really getting out your comfort zone to help the people that sincerely helped you. right? And so this is why it's important for folks to stay in their lane when it comes to rising to speak on unnecessary social media prompts that we don't know about. And that's another story, but I sincerely want you all to know when you go through a transformation, no matter your circumstances, your healing journey is your healing journey. Their healing journey is their healing journey. My healing journey is my healing journey. So, how we approach things in other people's lives, you got to be careful because they will really unleash and lash on things that are unnecessary for your own approach. And then you retaliate on it on whatever reason so that you can feel like you just the bigger person. It don't work like that. How it works is we all have to really address our own mindset. Now I'm gonna really get into it. I'm gonna really get into it because I want y'all all to know. I'm gonna go by my notes, okay? Because I want to stay on track. Women speaking on women supporting women is really the title. It's important out here because that's the problem with us African American women now. We speak up over people, things and situations and problems or trauma or emotional stress or mental stress or physical abilities or whatever, and not knowing the truth. And then we kind of have to sit back and say, did I just do that? But did I ever look in the mirror at myself? That's why it's important to be careful what we say before we say things. I'm a living witness. But me personally, I'm going to speak up and say what I need to say when it's wrong to help the next person understand that you got to know your own ability in your own transformation and mind your business, stay in your lane. That's what it look like. I mean, sound like. So, I'm so real and authentic. That's why I'm eating my ice cream, y'all. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. And this is why it's important that women speaking on women supporting women without understanding what true support actually requires is a problem. We don't see that. But when you've never walked a woman out of trauma, you need to mind your business. Because some people post stuff to help motivate other people to get out of situations, not just to fit their own life. Unless you talk about your own life. And then when it comes to that, regardless of any given situation, that's a post that they posted. Regardless if somebody comments on it or not, you got to know what you're speaking on or how you're speaking on. Because some stuff seems targeted. And if it's targeted, then that's another discussion that can I help you rather than to target you to make you feel uncomfortable. We got to learn this stuff as black women. That's why I tell people, if I haven't walked in your shoes, I'm going to help you find the shoes that have walked your shoes to help you heal that situation or to help that situation. But we all got trauma. What kind of trauma are we listening to? What kind of trauma are we speaking on? Is it your trauma or their trauma? Because their trauma is to motivate to help somebody else to go through a situation. Or is it the trauma that we don't unleash or unlock, all because of we don't want real people to know our real, true, divine situation? It can be divine, but it's also crazy and scary. And it's not healthy to elaborate on things we just don't know what we be talking about. It's not healthy. And that's where the authentication comes in at. So, when we have not walked our shoes, we got to all be careful on that. Because when you never walked a woman out of trauma, it is easy to speak loosely. It is easy to criticize her. It is easy to assume. I tell everybody I work with, assumption kills. And they do. Assumption can hurt you. And baby, it's hard to get out. Or your own trauma of assumption. Okay? So I want you to know. Sorry, y'all. That's the authenticity of me. And I don't care who know it. Because I'm real. It is easy to be spoken over. But do you speak over yourself the same way you speak over other people? That's our empathy. Assumptions kill. It is easy to throw rocks and hide your hand. But as a life coach, I don't speak on trauma for attention. Trauma is trauma. Trauma is hell. Trauma is a situation that we all try to really step boldly and forward to get out of certain situation. Trauma can be all the way to you was 2 years old. So we can't judge the next woman trauma prior to what somebody else put on social media if we're not wearing the same trauma that we actually are out here speaking on. There's no way in hell I can dress it up and make it real from the hell that I done been through. It's no way in hell I can dress it up and make it real for the hell that I done faced in life. So how can some women really keep that mask on their face and dress it up and make it sincerely real to be speaking on things that some of the stuff is still in the fold. It ain't unfold. Some of the stuff is still in the dark because we carry that stuff. If you call yourself a true warrior, are you a true warrior? You're not a true warrior if you're not wearing those warrior war wounds. I wear them. Whether if I can speak it, talk it, walk it, whatever. Everything that I done been through, when I speak on it, you can hear it. And I want you to hear it. Why? Because I'm helping the next sister. And that's something that we all should be doing. But yet we try to cover it up and you know what I'm saying, get on the stages and get the microphone and talk it as of we want to just you gotta pretend some. Look, I be wanting that. I ain't finna pretend nothing. So be cautious how I ain't finna pretend nothing. I can't pretend it. I don't wear no mask. I'm not wearing a mask. I refuse to tell people to, oh, just pretend this. Pretend hell. You really got to sincerely know who you are authentically to unlock in the trauma world. And you got to be ready for it. As women, as true divine women, I'm going to tell y'all this, especially if y'all out there looking for a husband or a boyfriend or anything. Men don't look for y'all to be covering it up, making it just play, and simp. So they want to know your authentic soul. They want to know if you take the wig off and really walk out the house bald headed, scallywag, no lashes on, this, that, and the other. But some of us can't do that. Because we just don't want to be seen like that. No, you got to be authentic. I could have did it before marriage and after marriage. My woman raw and as real as me sometimes. Most of the time. So when it comes to your realness, you got to unlock and unleash that true divine internal in you and stop speaking on the things that I tell people all the time, stop speaking on things you see. If you're not being a motivator to help somebody, shut up. Clean. If you're not uplifting the next person to believe in themselves, let it go. If you're not really stripping a person from the internal soul to unlock, to tell the truth, what you doing? That's why I ain't got time to play. I discovered my purpose to live my authenticity, but I discovered my purpose and God put me on a journey to be that warrior, to help other individuals to unlock their trauma situations, their emotional, their spiritual, their mental health, certain situations. Because you can hear that stuff if you get with the right people. You can heal that stuff if you connect with the right souls that can really, really dig deep to help you get that stuff out of you. But if you choose to, keep walking around and peddling and doing the retreats that y'all really ain't even healed from, you selling a dream to folks that really need to heal. That's why it's still crazy out in the world. That's why it's still. And when I tell y'all, yes, I'm behind the screen because I have a child. I have 2. I have 3. I have actually 4, 5, 6. I can keep going. Even the ones that are not even birthly mine. But when it comes to really, 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 hey, y'all know how to get in contact with Coach Diamond because that's how I unlock people. That's how I help people. That's how I really dig internally in your soul. When I tell you I am that life coach that's going to help you make that transformation. That's going to help you step boldly into your calling. You go into our church homes and you supposed to walk out of there. They know their calling. They know what they're delivering. They know what they're supposed to be doing. Me, preferably, I don't know what I'm delivering. I only hear it, and then I have to help you get through it to get you to the right people. Know the difference when it comes to helping people instead of calling it a true trauma bond. It's not a trauma bond. You got a relationship bond. You got a trauma bond. You got an emotional bond. You got a mental health bond. You got a spiritual bond. You got all kind of bonds. But why not help the trauma bonds that really need to be unlocked and unleashed, where we could have filled up a timeline to help somebody unlock, instead of come in and trying to hurt or bash somebody. I'm just not clear on what the purpose of us black women going against each other. It hits me hard. And I meant that. Why you can't have a sister to go with each other to help each other unlock, unleash, and really step boldly into their calling instead of knocking a person to not become a better version of themselves? You better check your mirror. Because when we hit and lash out on other folks, we lashing out on other folks on stuff that we carry, that we haven't healed, that we sincerely want to talk about. So we got to check that stuff. We got to check it. We got to really check it. Now, it's 6:25. I got to get through this. So, the last part that and it's a coincidence. It is not a coincidence. It's a, whatever the S word is. I really paid attention to this because as a life coach, I don't speak on trauma for attention. I speak on it because women trust me with the parts of their story they've never said out loud. So let's clear something up. Once again, a trauma bond is not a disagreement. It's not personality conflict. It's not messy women drama. A trauma bond is when a woman becomes emotionally attached to the very pain that's harming other women or herself because her nerve system has been trained to experience dysfunctional causing problems as normal. We want to speak on it to help other people. What's wrong with that? Because I mean, if you really want me to the story, I unlock trauma women every day of my life from sun up to sundown. Sometimes I don't even go to bed because I know my calling. And I enjoy helping people unlock their lives and really seeing a true purpose in their divine movement. That's mine. And that's what it's called. I've never had a true sister. Still, sometimes think on that and in a real process of what does a true divine sister look like. That helps you, motivates you, push you, talk to you, encourage you, cry with you, hold your hand, not in a that way, but just hold your hand walking with Jesus. What does that look like? You can't find one because everybody gets so defensive, everybody get mad, everybody get sad, everybody don't, because nobody, you show me somebody that really truly have experienced true authenticity and true love, and then maybe I get a break. A real authentic bond like that. I'll wait. I'll wait. So I'm going to come back and give y'all the rest of the notes because I'm not missing this Bible study. But this is a conversation that needs to be had worldwide, not just in Bishop, Watkinsville, Georgia, Athens, Georgia, Jefferson, Monroe, all the surrounding counties. This one here needs to be heard worldwide because it's some cleaning up to do. Because we got a lot of folks out here throwing rocks and hiding their hands. I just went through it myself. Loaned my whole house to people. Me and my husband had to pay for everything. But they can come down here and get anything. Until he had to pull me aside and tell me what was going on. So this is a worldwide situation. This is not just one-sided. So let me tell you something. Y'all, I'm telling you, you got to be careful who you support, and you got to be careful most definitely who you call your friends out here in this world. You got to be careful with that because I'm telling y'all, if I could I can't even lift one up, y'all. I can't do it. It's all gone. So we pad it up, put it up, make it up, to be someone we're not, when only we are here for a purpose and a reason to be who God called us to be. We got to start looking at that and start making those connections in real life situations, not just how many people we can connect to go on this journey to do this, do that, do this, do this, and that. I ain't finna count or none of that. I know my calling. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk in it, and I speak in it because I'm authentic. And all I want to do is encourage you to ask your own self that. Have you unleashed and unlocked all the things that are hidden within to be your very best self if today was your last day of judgment day? If you haven't, then do some serious thinking. 'Cause I think every day, all day. And I don't do this just to go to heaven. I do this because it's a journey of what I sincerely need for my health each and every day. I wonder what yours is. Let's talk about that on the next session. Stay connected on Resilient Talk TV. Let's talk and grow gently. Peace.